Welcome back. Chris Pollone is here with sports, and Chris, a big game tonight for the Orangemen.
That's right, Andrew. Syracuse and UConn, always a big matchup these days, but tonight there's a little something extra. Both teams coming into this one undefeated in the conference and tied for the longest winning streak in the country at 14 games. A Jim Calhoun's squad ranked #2 in the country, playing host to Jim Boeheim's 6th-rated Orange. Pick up the action here in the first half. Here's Don Wallace, not from inside the paint, but from downtown. That puts Syracuse up 7-2. Back the other way, Wallace shows why he isn't a guard. Deron Sheffer picks his pocket and puts it home off the glass. But Wallace would get his revenge, picking up the loose rebound and slamming it home with authority. JW finished with 17. Tempers flare later in the half. Lawrence Moten tells Donnie Marshall, take a seat, and picks up the technical foul. Cooler heads would prevail. Moten finds Michael Lloyd on this alley-oop. The Orange with a 5-point lead at the break. Second half action now. Moten on fire. He hits the long-range 3. Lomo finished with 22. Then Lloyd says, hey, I can do that. Syracuse up 11 with less than 12 minutes to go, but UConn would come storming back. Brian Fair with the bomb, and the crowd sensing a comeback. Then Wallace again tries to keep the Orange close. Nice move in the jam. But in the end, it was too much Ray Allen. The Husky sophomore with a basket and the foul. A career-high 26 for Allen. UConn wins it going away 86-75. Syracuse drops to 14-2, 7-1 in the Big East. UConn stays unbeaten at 15-0. More Big East action. Brian Mahoney and St. John's visiting Georgetown in the Allen Iverson show. The freshman with a great fake here and the basket. He had 21. Then showing everyone he can go outside and nails it. And the 14th-rated Hoyas drop the Red Storm 88-71. The only other ranked team in action, #7 Kansas on top of Nebraska in the second half. Penn takes care of Lafayette 92-57. Locally, Colgate over Cornell. Tucker Neal with 26. He becomes the Red Raiders' all-time leading scorer. In NBA action, the New York Knicks return to Madison Square Garden tonight. They're coming off a West Coast road trip, winners of their last 4 games, and trying to make it 5. The Portland Trailblazers in town trying to ruin the homecoming. Pick it up in the first half. Anthony Mason with the spin and the basket. Second half, Clyde Drexler says, in your face, Patrick Ewing, the Glide with 19. More Blazers. Rod Strickland, a career-high 36 points against his former team, the basket and the foul. But John Starks brings the Knicks back. Here with the clutch 3, 26 points for Starks. His knockout punch gives the Knicks their 5th straight win, 105-99. Elsewhere, the Spurs beat up the struggling Celtics. Orlando stays unbeaten at home. Shaq had 31. And in the third, it's the Suns by 5 over Denver. It's been a tough road for the Syracuse Crunch as of late. Syracuse riding a 4-game winless streak, hoping to get a little relief from the schedule tonight as the last-place Hershey Bears come to town. Another good crowd taking this one in at the War Memorial. Crunch in at early. First period, Yannick Dubé takes a centering pass and backhands it in. Game tied 1-1. Still in the first period, the Bears a man up. Miles Holland with the slap shot from the blue line. 2-1 Hershey. On to the second period, Crunch trailing 3-1. Yuri Kuznetsov 1 times the Dane Jackson feed. It's a 3-2 game. It's a 5-all tie in the third when a controversial call ends it. Now watch the top of your screen. You'll see the net dislodge here, and then Chris Wins knocks it home. The ref says it counts. Crunch lose 6-5. Tough loss for Syracuse. The Crunch drop under 500 for the first time since November. They'll play the Amherst Wednesday in Rochester. Finally tonight, it looks like Syracuse linebacker Dan Conley is calling it a career. Conley has decided to give up his dream of playing in the NFL after his latest setback, a torn ligament in his left knee. Conley was playing in the Hula Bowl yesterday when he went down with the injury. Ironically, it's been Conley's right knee that's been operated on 11 times over his SU career. You know, it's a sad story, Andrew. He's given SU fans a lot of thrills over his career, and to see him not be able to take a shot at the NFL is really sad.
Dan Conley will be missed, Chris. Thank you very much. Big storm on the way. We'll be back with weather. Wayne Mahar after this break.